And now we just need to
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna be talking to myself pretty much anyway.
Like I said, it's gonna be just a bunch of like Lloyd talking to Wazzy and Kevin and maybe Reese.
yeah.
5 and 9.
Wow.
Wow.
We'll take care of the Aeons for our part of the planet, just as planned. You guys be careful out there. The same to you, Heretic Hunter. Oh, pardon me, the Thousand Hand Guardian. It may not be your title anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't live up to it every now and then. Guess not. I gather that you derived your new title from the legendary Thousand Arms herself, Rafina Argent. It is very fitting, Father Kevin. Thanks. Sounds like a long story. Hey Lloyd, feeling's about to get tough, so hang in there, okay? Crossbow being in a spot it is, I wouldn't count on any outside help swooping in to save the day. I have one piece of advice is this. Don't forget the bonds you made along the way. I'll need them. Bonds I've made. Understood? I'll keep that in mind. She got really big.
Okay, Reese. May Adios watch over you, Lloyd. And give Ellie my regards when you come to her aid.
Alright, I'll make sure I do. She really had to end up getting close to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? I've activated the optical camouflage. Keep in mind, the effect itself is not infallible. Our top speed has also been reduced as a drawback. In short, if we tried to fly into the restricted airspace of this beast, the Aeon geared toward mobility would cash us in no time. You wouldn't stand a chance in a direct confrontation. That's why we're going to have Recovery Unit 5 play decoy. So what you're saying is they'll give us the opening we need to infiltrate. Oh no, we need the Divine Wolf.
Oh no.
Ow!
No, unfortunately he speaks now.
He speaks now.
Words!
It's okay. I got
Words
this while she's
being
busy.
said. I am saying things.
I got it. Humph. Show us what the girls creatures can do then.
That works. This track is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ortiz class, tactical archaism prototype, Aeon type beta.
Lockdown target.
Look, you guys don't have to wait too much longer for me. I'm probably gonna die here very soon. Probably.
Path he chose. We managed to slip through, but from the looks of it, the land of Crossbow was already integrated with the Septarian. If we're not careful, the Aeons will come after us again. So there's a limit to how much we can rely on this airship.
Correct. Were we to land, the size of the craft would readily betray our presence to the network of the Pleroma.
Exactly. So, getting us on the ground is going to be a hassle. To combat that, I plan to use a blind spot outside the septum veins reaches. Blind spot?
By nature, the septum veins' influence is large enough to span the breadth of the land. However, even among the streams of septum veins, there yet exist small regions free of their purview.
I think I get it. So if we land in one of these gaps, we won't be noticed. That's about the size of it. As it so happens, the point we're at now is exactly the kind of spot we're looking for. The sandbar on Ursula Road, the same area where the cryptid appeared. How'd you figure that out that this was a safe zone so quickly? Madison, I already scouted it out beforehand, obviously. Once Jason Crossbow went south, we set a little parlor trick and made our escape. So that's where you were.
How very thorough of you.
To be fair, this is the only place like it we know of so far. In the future, we'll have to find other blind spots where we can land. Now then, what's the plan? There's no way for us to get into the city, what with the barrier around it. I know that. Still, I think it would be best to get our feet on the ground now. I want to get a feel for what's going on down there with my own eyes. Every little bit counts. I can also use this opportunity to check on the situation at St. Ursula Hospital. Fair enough.
Then descend we shall. What troubles you?
It's a little late to ask. Why exactly are you going so out of your way to help us out? There's a little something I heard about the dragon that appeared in the Burl incident. Basically, you holy beasts aren't allowed to interfere with the fates of the Soterians, right?
Just so. That is a provision of the covenant we have made. However, as the Septarian of Mirage has long since been lost, my duty has already come to an end. With those shackles removed, I am permitted to act more freely. Lending a modicum of help to the children of man should be within my bounds.
So that's how it is. Is that why you helped us during the Warhound case back then?
You assume correctly. I cannot give you my indefinite support, but I can grant you my aid for the time being. You may simply consider this a part of my role as a police dog, if that so pleases you.
Sure, we're glad to have you aboard. That's right, the three of us are going to make do on our own for now. We already disembarked, just let Albus know and he'll take us down. Rakappa also offers a few facilities at your disposal. Feel free to bother the crew for new equipment or supplies, or if you want to use the Orbital Factory. Got it, thanks. What's the insight? What's in the except Akashic Arm?
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Insight is temporarily. Doesn't use it, he cannot customize his quartz. Does however have access to high level arts. Beware that he does not possess an S-craft. Additionally, you can only control Lloyd Robot Rakappa, all others are on standby. However, you can still manage your equipment.
Wow. Of course Zeit doesn't have an Enigma 2. He has no wrists or thumbs.
Also, they took all my freaking stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, you were in jail, dude.
I know. Still annoying.
I forgot that Zeit was with us and that he speaks now, for the record.
Yeah. And I'm currently indisposed.
Oh dear, I've got to put all of their stuff back.
Ah.
All right, well.
It's okay, we have to redo our entire enigmas. You got time.
Ow. Whee! I'm on my way, guys. Regard if I get a hatch or if I get put on hook, I'm on my way.
This is gonna end one of two ways, but it'll end regardless.
It's gonna end one of two ways, but the end is happening right now. As soon as we find Hatch. He's either gonna Mori me next to it, or he's gonna let me out. Who knows?
Thanks, D.
Hi. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me? Yay! 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 Ooh, Sable Adept done. What one-shot Mage Necklace was it? I feel like, I don't know, that was, oh, maybe use the power at the same time. I was so confused. I'm on my way. Sorry, I'm not intentionally delaying. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Anyways.
We're still doing quartz.
Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. We're gonna go raid SMC Ghost. GG's, Random Logan, GG's. That was the last game. I was like, either he's gonna Mori me next to the hatch, or I'm gonna get the hatch. Either way, I'm on my way to my friends. We're gonna be hopping over to SMC Ghost for some voice acting. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!
Well, have you figured out our next course of action? Yeah, we decided we're going to land here for now. I have to say though, you and Wazzy being in the grounds ritter was a heck of a surprise. It was for the sake of deceiving Archbishop Aralda. He is a detractor of ours due to an intercongregational conflict. Simply put, the thought process was that no one would expect a Dominion to pose as the head of a street gang. And I guess it worked. Come to think of it, you guys did name your group the Testaments. Not to mention all the crusades you went on. I suppose we did. It would be less conspicuous if we were intentionally a crude imitation. I can't deny that. You double down so hard on your shtick, no one would ever guess it was authentic. Anyway, we good to land whenever? Yes, the spot we were aiming for has already been pinpointed. You need only say the word. Understood. Confirm your destination.
What if we went elsewhere? What would happen? They probably wouldn't let us. They'd be like, wait, no, you can't go there. Yeah.
they weren't highlightable spots. I take it the others are going to keep monitoring the situation from above? That's the plan. They're more likely to be discovered if they stay at ground level. Now then. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium? Oh, just like what Sister Marvel did.
All right, Mira, it's back to you.
It's back to me, baby. Let's go.
I see. You're employing the Graal's thaumaturgy for this.
A sample glow. The space's golden glow. May our congruent natures form new, a sanctuary to protect this chariot from ever-watchful eyes. What is this? A warp circle capable of stabilizing the gap within the Septian Vein's influence. It's also invisible to anyone who hasn't been aboard the Macabre. Impressive, no? In any case, Richard lasts us for the time being. I'm speechless. This is finally dawning on me that you truly are one of the church's knights. Working with you for so long, it'd be tough to actually picture you that way. I'm still the cool, calm, and collected playboy you've always known, Lloyd. But never mind that. What's our next move? Should we try heading to St. Ursula? Yeah, I'd like to confirm the situation there while we're in the area. Also wouldn't hurt to at least scout out the path towards Crossville City to see what it's like.
I am fine with that as well. However, be aware that cryptids have begun to appear on highways due to the pleroma grass. It would be wise to tread carefully.
Duly noted. Then let's be off. Look at that church garb. Such a nice fit.
Woo! Why did I have to make Zite's voice so low? Ah!
Okay. Let's see his new.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad that the voice I chose for Zite is pretty accurate to the Japanese voice actor.
Yokaro.
Nice. Also, he's got some kind of like claw hand then? Is that his weapon?
That is his stigmata.
Oh.
His
Fancy.
stigma. That Akashic arm is his stigma. Technically, canonically, we haven't seen it yet. Technically speaking.
But we did.
We see
Let's
it.
fight.
Yeah, we saw it in that, but canonically, the characters don't see that happening unless it's a scripted event.
Okay.
But we've seen it.
We have as players, yes.
With our player eyes.
A bracer, an Erebonian, and a member of the CPD walk into a bar. Shortly thereafter, they are each admitted to St. Ursula with mild concussions.
Yeah, I kind of saw that joke coming.
But they didn't see the bar. Hey!
Mm-hmm.
No, they did not.
This is a shiny Lapras, kind of.
Oh, shiny lapis.
Oh, it resisted. That's not cool.
That's rude.
How dare you hit the dog? Whew, that one really got the jump on us. If critters are appearing on the highways, there's no way any buses are running to the city, right? I can't imagine they are. And though I doubt the defense force would have much trouble coming and going in those armored cars of theirs. Without them, there's no way to get to the hospital. The citizens' health must be suffering for it.
Yes, that is a natural conclusion. Ursula herself must be looking down at us in grief.
Ursula? You mean the woman from the Saint and the White Wolf? Wait, don't tell me the White Wolf from that story was you, Zite. Tale of a young caretaker who was marked for death by a feudal lord, fond of inspiring him instead. She's considered a saint in the church's canon, too.
Yes, and in life, she was a compassionate young woman. However, she did not lose her life as the story depicts, but rather escaped death. She would then come to marry the knight who spared her. In fact, their descendants still live in these lands.
Okay, I swear to God, if it's fucking Lloyd.
Really? Truth is often stranger than fiction.
I like how the monster entered the scene and then just left. Like,
Oh,
nah.
sorry, I was in the camera shot. My bad. I'll back out. Like, oops.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm back again. My bad.
Hi. So
I'm just gonna
I
go
noticed
this.
you're streaming.
I'm just sorry.
I know you're right
Still
over
just
there.
had the
Yeah,
shot.
oh, sorry. Let me
Okay,
get
I'll
out
just
here
leave.
again. Oh, were you
Look,
doing
I have
something?
a
Oh,
patrol
sorry.
pass. I have a patrol pass. You know.
That's what you get for being in my limelight. How dare you? Ah,
No.
Yes, Genevieve heard a knock at her door. She'd been sitting upright at the edge of her bed, fully dressed in modest wear from head to toe. With her veiled hat sat next to her as she read a book.
You know, I don't really like the term modest wear when used in that context.
It is an odd
She
way
in
of
her
putting it.
underwear.
But like the whole body was underwear.
She's wearing a nightgown.
That's what I kind of picture. Look, over there. Defense Force unit. Regarding the hospital, the timing couldn't be worse. Can't afford to have the soldiers spot us out here. Right, it'd be easier to just avoid them. Instead, we have no way of knowing the gas on the patrol routes.
I believe Tio is within the hospital.
What? Are you certain?
Yes, I can pick up a faint trace of her scent. However, I do not believe there are any other SSS members there.
Tio, don't tell me. Was she hurt? She's not there to be treated, is she?
Alas, my nose does have its limits.
Come on, Lloyd.
However, I cannot deny that I share your sentiment of concern.
What should we do?
storm the castle, obviously.
I may have a little trick up my sleeve. If I pull this one off, we should be able to confront the soldiers without them calling for reinforcements. Really?
Oh, I should have known you already had a plan in mind.
You flatter me. But you're a cowboy. You don't even have to ask. One of our own needs us. We're going. I don't have to pass up opportunity to get Tio back.
Then let us be off.
Sure, and we'll be in and out like a bolt from the sapphire blue. Let's let Xander be random guards people so he has a voice.
This is boring. Why'd we have to get assigned on watch duty here of all places? There's barely even anything to watch.
Quick complaint. Bannings, that fugitive from the SSS, is still on the lam.
Huh. What a single detective gonna do if he's just up here? He'd be done for. Besides, if he has any common sense, he'd probably booked it from the state by now.
He doesn't.
Bill, I heard that he had some kind of crazy monster bail him out.
Oh, it said ball for a second. I was about to say ball.
Ball him out. Oh, yeah.
I was like, huh? Some crazy monster ball? What? They say it ate up the entire 4th Regiment. You don't suppose it's true?
Sounds like a load of bull to me. But enough about that. If we're here, we may as well check on how Ilya's doing. She's still hospitalized, right?
Yeah, should be. He was banged up pretty bad back then, and I hope she makes a speedy recovery.
At least we can agree on that.
Lloyd Bannings? He actually showed up here.
Right, this is me.
And just who are you calling a monster, exactly?
No, it's an easy mistake we search you for. I'd rather not have to fight you. If you insist on making us force our way through, then we're going to do just that.
Cheeky little.
They're outnumbered. Neutralized a lot of them.
Ah, yes, but the problem with that is that we got an overpowered character, we've got another overpowered character, and then we have like a demigod. 4 grunts ain't gonna do shit.
It's adorable to think they have any kind of chance whatsoever.
It is incredibly adorable. I can't wait to see them suffer for it. Yada yada. Yokado.
I have a pretty good voice for Ozzy.
Yada yada.
Yada yada.
Man, we beat them Kansas.
So strong.
I guess it's my turn now. A medal from the girl's ritter? A sapphire seal of mine shining from the abyss. Joined with consciousness's silver glow and confronted them false memories.
Hold on a second.
Hmm?
Is he pulling an Obi-Wan? This is not the droids you're looking for?
No, it's more like he's doing what Strahd did to Mikhail that you still don't know happened to him.
What do you mean what he did to me? Kind of still don't know what he
He's
did.
still doing mind magic.
He's not necessarily... So, the Jedi mind trick just confuses them into what they're thinking. This is more like a modified memory spell. Where it actually changes their memory.
Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. I'm Jedi mind tricks going on right here, in my opinion.
Jedi mind trick also only works for a very small window of time. Modified memory has a larger window. What's happening?
It is a technique employed by the church that utilizes the power of suggestion. Though I sense that is not the only esoteric force he is applying.
Not long ago, you confirmed that a large cryptid was spotted approaching this location. You managed to exterminate it, but due to the wounds you sustained, you decided to return to base. You made no contact with Bannings, nor were there signs that he could be arriving soon.
Jedi mind tricks!
No sign of Bannings.
I thought they're gonna run over the sign for a second.
How in the...
Manipulation to that extent should not be possible through mere suggestion. Am I to presume this technique relies on the power of your stigma?
No keeping secrets from a holy beast, is there? Stigma? Yeah, it's not something I like to talk about, really. Has traumas and so on. That aside, what I did has its limits. Effect will only last 2, maybe 3 days at most. We also can't rely on this too much. The defense force will be looking for signs of it once they figure it out. Makes sense. I'll keep that in mind.
Ozzy? Zite?
Hey, it's Theo. Theo.
Why is she able to walk free?
She was probably watching. Waiting
But
for
why
her
is she
own chance
able-
to get away.
But why is she...
You seem to be doing well.
Wow, would you look at that? There's so much needed good news. They probably don't view a 12-year-old being dangerous.
He's 14.
She's
14.
14!
That's right. Sorry, Tio was 12 in the last one, and my brain thinks 12.
I was not 12 in the last one. I
No,
was 13.
Not Tio Tita. There's too many two-syllable T names.
They aren't even the same voice.
Listen, I'm gonna claim... No, I
You
can't claim that.
nothing, sir.
I claim that on
You
stream.
claim
That sounds bad.
nothing.
Thank goodness. When I found out you were in the hospital, I assumed the worst. Okay, right? You aren't injured or anything, were you?
Lloyd.
Oh, she's crying.
It's really you, Lloyd.
Oof.
Oh.
What is that breastplate made of?
Aww. Hugs! Where have you been this whole time? I heard they put you in prison, but... It was all over the Orbital net. They said you escaped, and that soldiers were chasing you down. I've been so worried.
Oh, Tio. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you like that. But I'm okay. Everything's going to be alright. Zayat and Wazi helped me return to Crossbow. You can relax now. I'm here. I don't know who these two people are.
I don't know. I really hate the off-sea.
Cecile and Fran.
Of course, yeah, Cecile and Fran. Duh.
Hey, last we knew, Fran was
Duh.
injured and in
Fran was
bed.
not awake yet. Not
I
much.
still have to say that we know the voices well enough at this point.
Like, not great. She was awake, but she wasn't, like, up and moving.
Yeah, but there's no voice acting.
I don't care.
It's suspense. Trust me, they still do it in the newer games. That doesn't change. And they have voice acting. I'm trying to side with you here. Thank you very much.
I'm still gonna be sassy. If I wasn't sassy, would I be me?
Freaking jerk.
Yes, I am.
At least you own
And
it.
yet you keep me around.
Hey,
You
I've
gotta
tried
own
to
it.
kill Zila a number of times. It just doesn't work, okay?
I don't know how she's not dead.
It's because the hags have more fun actually, it's more fun to torture you with the hags. So, you know.
Yeah, well, that plot hook is gonna be gone. Anyways, moving on.
Cecile,
You haven't
and
said
Fran,
this, sir.
I was just about to say it. Now I've said it, and you talked over it, so, nah.
Funny meeting you here, Lloyd.
I'm so glad you're safe. You have no idea how concerned I was, Lloyd.
Sorry about that. I know I've caused you all some grief. Anyway, you look great, friend. Like you're back at 100%.
Yup. My injuries are all healed up now. Have been for a while, actually. But because of everything going on, I haven't been able to go back to work.
That explains why you're here. Still, I'm glad you're doing better.
Incidentally, Wazi, why are you dressed that way? And Zayat, what are you doing here?
It's a bit of a long story.
Long or not, they deserve a proper explanation of everything that has happened up until now.
Anyone want to take a bet if somebody reacts to the fact that Zayat is talking in English?
95%.
Both of the girls standing behind Tio. Tio's gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep.
Huh?
Did he just...
Called it.
Okay. I need a counter for every single time my theories pop up immediately.
This is number 3 at least so far. I got another one I gotta clip later on.
What's the matter? I'm still laughing. Poor Tio's voice didn't work there.
Really can't tell? Oh, I see. You've always been able to understand him, so you still haven't noticed, have you?
Zayat? Why are you speaking in human tongue?
There it is.
just want to point out that Lloyd is a fugitive.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Okay. Everything's fine here. Nothing
It's
out of
fine.
the ordinary. Anyways, how did things come to this? It's all so complicated. I can't even begin to unpack it.
To think this would happen to the crossbow we call home. Now I understand how the past of our state has led to our present situation. Both in regards to the crisis we're in as well as what's happened to Kia.
Yeah. Right now, there are only two things I want. First is to uncover the truth of all the unanswered questions we still have. Second is to bring everyone back together, and that includes Kia. A world full of goals to choose from, and you pick the two most impractical ones.
But do you expect any different? I was looking down. I didn't even see Sai.
Hilarious.
Would you expect any less from him? The voice that voices me also agrees. I mean, what?
That's right. Even prison could not change the kind of person Lloyd is. With that said, I completely share in his sentiments. As a member of the SSS, but more importantly, as one of Kia's guardians, her family, I will be coming with you to fight.
Thank you, Tia. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come to think of it, how did you wind up at St. Ursula of all places?
I was brought here by Arios on Mariabelle's orders, I suspect. They divided the members of the SSS into different locations before placing us under surveillance. As for why, I believe they suspected that if we were all imprisoned together, we would band as one and attempt to dissuade Kia.
Well, they're not wrong. In that case, we're gonna have to search everywhere we can to track down Tio and Randy. Ellie and Randy. I can't read. There's also the possibility of the currently in Crossville City, which would make reaching them impossible. And then again, the fact that Tio is here means there's a good chance they're both elsewhere in the state.
That's true. Assuming Kia is in the city, they would want to keep you as far away from her as possible.
I have a question. Can I come with you guys too?
Fran?
Where's this coming from?
I know I can't fight on the front lines like the rest of you. But I can still be your operator, just like I was before. You got to have your man in the chair. You mentioned something about using Wazi's airship to get around, didn't you? That's perfect. I can help you from there while you're on the ground. Please!
Fran.
I mean, I don't see Why not? Should we, Lloyd? Again, I don't see why not.
Well, I'll admit the Merkaba is short on staff. We could use the help. But I'll leave the decision in your hands, Lloyd. Let's be clear. Right now, your sister's loyalty lies with the Defense Force, Fran. Going with us means against going up against Noelle. Really okay with that?
Yes. Yes, I am. Obviously, I don't want to fight Noe. But even still, I have a job to do as a member of the CPD. I can't just stand back and watch all of this happen to my home.
I understand. Alright then. We're happy to welcome you aboard, Fran.
Yes! Thanks for doing this, Lloyd. You know, what if Noelle is like a engine junkie for like cars and such? What if Fran really loves airships?
I guess we'll find out soon.
And that's what's going on here. Like, she wants to help, absolutely. But, you know?
Merkaba.
The Merkaba. Anyways, it's good to have you back, Fran.
Better than good for all of us. His workload is about to go down drastically.
It sounds like everything is settled then.
Yeah, I guess that means it's time for us to head out, Cecile.
Of course. Promise me you'll be careful out there. Sadly, there isn't much I can do to help you directly right now. After all, my place is here at the hospital, but even so, I'll be praying for your safety.
Thank you. That's more than enough.
Thank you for everything, Cecile. You took such good care of me. I owe you my life. Literally.
Now, keep crying like that and you'll spoil that cute little face of yours.
My brain did not process that when you made those sounds, that was what you were doing, what Fran was doing. I was like, it's an odd time to do that, but I guess, I have a cold, so I guess that's not that odd. And then I was like, oh no, wait, that's what that says.
I was hoping it came across as really sad, and
No,
you're like, "Oh my gosh, are you actually crying?" Like,
no, I knew you weren't
like,
actually crying,
yes,
but it did
my
come across
acting
as
is so
sincere.
good.
My brain did not register it properly. It had nothing to do with you.
Come to think of it, friend, don't you have things to pack before you leave with them? You should prepare a change of clothes at the very least.
Nobody changes clothes in this universe. They all wear the same thing every day.
Well, I mean, look at her clothes currently. She's definitely going to be changing. She's going to change into her CPD.
That's not her uniform, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're right. I need to get all of my stuff together. Sorry, guys. I'll get it done as quick as I can, so sit tight. It's no one gonna question just, Seal and the fact that, Tio isn't in the hospital,
What are you saying they should be looking over?
She thinks they're turncoats and they're against us.
Why was Tio just able to walk out the front gate and there's not like alarms blaring going? Why did Cecile and Fran just be able to walk la-di-da-di-da? They're just fine.
Because the people that were guarding them were the 4 people that we beat up.
That is
I hope so.
literally all of the surveillance
Yep.
for a member of the okay.
I guess so.
Yes, because bear in mind, they think that one person from the SSS is not. We had 3 people, 3 things against 4, and they're like, oh, they're outnumbered. We're gonna take them down easily. So they assume 4 people to 1 is overkill. The CDF aren't smart people.
They're also bad at fighting.
There's a reason that both the Republic and the Empire have just walked all over them for years. It's because the CDF is really not a great defense force. Or CGF, the Crossbow Guardian Force. They're not great.
Things will be much livelier on board with her around.
Of course, part of the reason I was in favor of it was for the sake of the Macabo's morale.
Oh, one more thing just came to mind. While you're waiting for her, why not take this opportunity to say hi to Inspector Donovan and Ilya?
Wait, what? You mean they're...
That's right. They both woke up not too long ago.
I'm still upset that they only had 4 little grunts.
Also, remember, the SSS is still looked down on by most of the police force.
They really should not be at this point.
Honestly.
They really
They
should
shouldn't
not
be. But bear in mind who a Monsieur Chief is in the police department.
Well, I'm thinking more so the man who's behind it all being like, I know what the SSS is capable of. Make sure they're under lock and key.
Maybe he didn't do it on purpose, though. We'll see.
I'm sure he probably told them that. But how many times has the random grunts done exactly what the boss has told them because these people aren't that much of a threat?
I don't know.
It's a trope.
I don't know. We don't see that side.
I mean, that's just a trope in anime. Or in...
Whatever.
Where the main characters are always underestimated.
I'm just saying that they knew that Lloyd got out. They should have at least upped security at the other 3. But whatever.
Yeah, probably.
The security's all trying to track down Lloyd.
Yeah, they're all busy.
Sadly, Ilya is still in no condition to be on her feet. Inspector Donovan is recovering well, however.
Thank goodness they're both doing better. I think it's a great idea. It'll stave off our boredom while we wait for Fran, if nothing else. Yeah, let's go see them.
Allow me to join you.
I will wait here for you to finish. My presence would likely cause the patients a fair bit of alarm.
I think puppers is exactly what patients need.
Bear in
Patients
mind-
love therapy dogs, okay?
Yes, but
Yeah,
bear in mind,
well-
Zeit is not a dog. He's actually a wolf.
But he's so pretty.
He's a doggo. He's a
He is,
doggo.
but he's also the size of a small child.
Can you imagine like walking into a hospital with your therapy
yeah, and
wolf?
so are Great Danes.
Yes, but Great Danes don't look like wolves. And also, typically Great Danes aren't used as hospital therapy dogs, to my
They
knowledge.
can be. It's just not very
can't
common.
they? Why can't they? It's not about
I'm
the
not
breed
saying
of the
they
dog, it's
can't.
about
I
its
just said they're
temperament.
They're
typically
usually
not.
a bit more drooly than what would be desired, but you can use them probably.
I didn't
It's more
say
about
that.
the temperament, from what I understand.
Yeah, I'm not saying they couldn't
Yeah.
be. I just said they're typically not.
Some breeds are easier to train for it than others, but I think any dog could possibly do it.
Yeah, I have no doubt that most dogs could. I don't know if I'd want a therapy chihuahua, but
Mm,
I don't think
Yeah,
that
it's a
would
bit of a
help me
stretch.
too much.
I would welcome a therapy pit bull because they're big with whoopy eyes. I know these families had a bad situation with a pit bull, but Felix, oh my god,
I'm
a
gonna
Felix
be right back.
dog.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys. Short stream today.